Anti-Afro Svengalis. I'm not going to be long on this video. I wanted to post this screenshot that Dempsey Spears, licensed therapist, put up on his page. He thinks he's going to continue to sexually harass Nyla and Taz, which he has done for years. I made it clear this is not going to continue. There's no way I'm going to let Dempsey Spears, with a license, continuing to get up here on an international platform and sexually harass people. We have the screenshots, we have the live streams. So Dempsey Spears, licensed professional therapist, you go right ahead and post his content on Nyla and Taz. You know you have a pending complaint right now with an agency that's not the board, but I'll guarantee you this much. You continue what you're doing, I am going to restart all of my complaints that I stated I was going to put in on you, because you're not going to get up here and claim to be a licensed therapist and persistently sexually harass people. This is exactly what you have done. You even called Taz. Listen to this, people. He called Taz a registered sex offender. Taz is not a registered sex offender. That is slander, and that is something that a therapist is legally not allowed to say. A therapist is not even allowed to harass an actual registered sex offender. This dude runs 4-hour live streams, 3-hour live streams with complete and total lies about women's bodies, saying women got fake behinds and fake breasts, and making these horrendously disgusting and vile comments, lying, saying that so-and-so wants to be with me, and this wife wants to screw me, and that wife wants to screw me. Women can't be coerced into sexual acts. All of these things, this is coming out of Dempsey's mouth. This is not coming out of my mouth. There's no way in hell anybody can sit here and try to compare me to Dempsey. Dempsey is constantly up here on the internet using his license as a weapon, constantly telling people that he is a therapist. And let me make it very clear. I'm going to go into more detail in another video. A person who has a license in the mental health field cannot call themselves a coach. You call yourself a coach, makes no difference. You are still on the hook 100% for every single thing that you say. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be worse. So if he thinks he's going to get up here and make statements about people trying to say he's a coach, that has no relevance. The fact that the person has the license puts the person on the hook, especially when the person continuously invokes the title, I'm a therapist, and behind the therapist comes all of these slanderous statements. It's gone on for years. He's done it to me. He's done it to Rev G. He's done it to many people, and we're not tolerating it. So just know, you were up here weary and upset about people filing complaints. People have a right to file a complaint against Dempsey Spears for sexual harassment. You cannot continuously get up on a regular basis, nearly on a daily basis, and speak about people without their consent in a sexual nature, rapidly, continuously. He constantly gets up here and announces that he's a therapist. He's citing as a therapist and clinically wrong. He says so many things that are so unethical. He is not going to be able to get up here with a license and harass people. I don't care what anybody says. I'll file as many complaints as I want to file, as will other people. There is no comparison between what Dempsey has done and what anyone else has done. And you up here defending it, supporting it, laughing about it. Well, are you all going to hire Dempsey when he loses a license? Are you going to pay for his legal fees? Because he's already in enough trouble as it is. He doesn't listen. And since he won't listen, we're going to reach out to the people that are going to make it happen. He has sexually harassed me. He has sexually harassed Rev G. He has sexually harassed Nyla and Taz for years. And we have the evidence of that. We got one of his channels down because it was disgusting. Luckily for him, that channel came down, but he thinks he's going to continue as a relationship coach and go on harassing people sexually who aren't even talking to him. See, that's the other thing. When you're minding your own business, like I was in Propane Oaklane's chat today, minding my own business, speaking to the host, in come these idiots making all these comments, and people were sending me messages. They they want so badly to believe that I'm sitting there. How the hell am I reading their messages? I can't see their freaking messages. That idiot was up here posting AAS, AAS, AAS. That's what I was told. Every single message I was told he was writing was about me. Dempsey's been up here for years lying, saying that I've been sanctioned by the board. He's the only one who's been sanctioned by the board, and it's on record. So go ahead. It's a free country. Post what you want to post, but don't think there will not be consequences. You're not going to get up here and sexually harass people and think you're going to do it with impunity. It's not going to happen. And guess what? The people you're attacking don't even have to report you. Anybody can report. Just like you put up those messages on your live stream telling people to report me, I don't give a damn. Keep putting the messages up on your screen to report me. But listen, he has a heart attack when people report him. He has, I don't know, 15 or 20 videos, and I have every single one, probably more, but 15 to 20 that I can think of where he has posted, report AAS. He gives my whole name. I don't care if he give my name. I am not a hermit. I am not a secret. You can tell people to report me day in and day out. You're never going to get anywhere because I haven't violated any regulations. This dude persistently, continuously, relentlessly sexually harasses people all day, every day. It's not just sexual harassment, racial harassment, gender discrimination. People, it goes on forever and a day, and he initiates these attacks. You people are the ones that are initiating attacks on me. You're hunting me down. You're stalking me, just like you're doing Nyla and Taz. Now, Taz's feedback on Dempsey was accurate. He chronicled, in a general sense, how he has been harassed by Dempsey, how Nyla has been harassed. Didn't say shit to Dempsey. Because you don't agree with what is said on the board, you want to sit here and make up lies about people saying they have body parts and that you're trying to have sex with, they want to have sex with you. You're full of shit. And what you're doing, you're just burying yourself because it's going to be reported. Listen to this, people. The bottom line for therapists and mental health professionals is preserving life, is to be against unnecessary, unprovoked violence. Everyone has a right to self-defense. How many times has Dempsey come on here and threatened people with violence? And you know what else he did? He posted yet another photo claiming that it's me. Doesn't give a damn about what kind of risk the innocent person will be placed in. Doesn't care. He doesn't care about you. He has so many slanderous videos about people. T. Pre is supposed to be rocking with Dempsey Spears, but he comes on here and drops her legal name because he's pissed. And people are saying, no, don't do that. I don't care. I know her name. This is a therapist who's supposed to be concerned about people's welfare? No, this is a disaster waiting to happen. People, stay tuned for my more detailed video on how a person with a license is not legally allowed to call him or herself a coach and how it does not protect them from any sort of liability. The liability for Dempsey is going to be even more extreme than it already has been. You can't hide behind the title of coach if you have a license. People, stay tuned because you know there's more to come. Buyer, beware.